Obviously. If I'm not your blessing, your beginning, your end. If I'm not the alpha, if I'm not the omega.
I didn't get to that point.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't worship the ground that I walk on, what are you doing? Like, why are you not obsessed with
honestly,
me?
It's a nice feeling when someone is obsessed with you.
To a degree.
No, obsessed in a nice way.
In a
not
nice
obsessed
way.
What are you doing?
I know. Because I'm a very independent individual and I also don't like to be suffocated. I definitely believe that space is key. As individuals, you should be growing on your own and being independent. You can't be stuck to each other like glue that.
What if you had a gentleman that wants to center you in his life, wants you to be the end or be or everything?
Oh, that's so much pressure. One human being can't be your everything.
Charlie.
When I see these birthday posts, say, happy birthday to my lifeline, my doctor, my dentist, my surgeon, my pastor, hey, one person is your the panacea to the mother of my kids, father of my kids, starter of my life, resuscitator. So why else do you have other people in your life? What role are they?
No other
because me, if I'm your
lives.
doctor or and I see you've gone to tag your husband, thank you to my healer, my doctor. Don't come to my hospital again. Don't step foot there. Go to your healer. Or I'm your best friend, I suppose people say your partner should be your best friend, and that's fair.
Would you have a problem if your best friend started calling their partner their best friend?
Ish. Even sometimes my best friend calls her husband her soulmate. I'm like, hello.
What about me? Are you serious?
Before he was there. Shout out to Enima and Christy. But I mean, that's also because I'm a very, very jealous person.
You are.
Super.
Even in a romantic relationship.
But because I hide it super well.
So
but especially in friendships.
Jealous in friendships?
Yes.
No.
I don't want my friends to have other.
You are joking. Wait, are you serious? So if
I'm dead ass.
Let's say ADDJ, it's your bestie, yeah?
Shout out, ADDJ is in the house. We're supposed to be
is in the house.
introducing him.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying the conversation.
we've turned it
We've
into something.
roped you into it.
So ADDJ is your bestie, yeah? And then you introduce your bestie to me, and then somehow we have a friendship.
I hate that shit. We are meant to bleep that out.
That's how passionate you are about this.
To a degree, right? Because I feel like it's a cardinal rule in friendship. And if I'm wrong, DJ is already if I'm wrong, maybe at some point we can solicit for you guys' views.
You'd have a problem with that?
Not a problem, but if that relationship of ours, right, now starts to is ranked lower to the one that you two now develop, what are you trying to tell me?
My goodness.
I disagree.
Okay.
So I feel like as part of our existence, we are meant to usher people to other people.
Okay. So we are supposed to be bridges to other people.
Yes. It's not always that you meet your soulmate.
Yeah.
Like you meet someone who will direct you to your soulmate. Do you get me?
So I was preparing the ground for you to run away with my best friend. Okay. That you have made the case even worse.
So AD, you have no problem with your friend becoming your bestie becoming friends with your friends?
No. The thing is,
No.
I was in a situation like that, right?
Tell us.
My friend had a problem. She introduced her cousins to me. They came from London to Ghana, and I hosted them. Took them here, took them there, everything. And she realized that we got closer when they were here. Now they all left, and they came back in December together.
And then they didn't reach out to her. They reached out to you.
They even came with another cousin. And now I'm close to those three. And not so close to her. But the thing is, it's not intentional. Do you get me? It's not intentional. You just meet people
you
that you
grow
vibe
apart.
better.
I mean, it's true. It's true.
You just vibe
it
better
happens.
with.
It happens.
And I'm not pushing you away. Anytime you come around, we are all vibing. We are all cool. Do you get me? If you want a long time.
No, but it can pay. No, when you watch somebody that you were very close to, start to become close with somebody else to the detriment of your closeness. Sometimes but that's what happens because sometimes you realize that actually I have so much more in common with this person. I vibe better. So it's not even intentional. It's the way life is, but we can acknowledge that it can pain. That's what I'm saying. It can pain.
You don't have to make it pain.
You don't have to take it personally. Is that what you're saying?
You see, boys here.
Okay, boys are different.
Boys are very, very different. Boys don't really carry that kind of cross that girl. Boys will not speak for months. They won't see each other. Even when they are flying out. Like somebody can be flying out. Girls get so every time my friends have flown out, I cry.
Oh my god!
But boys be like, Charlie, I do It does say do That's their goodbye message. Or we go crush.
When I'm leaving the country, none of my male friends know.
That one is the Ghanaian way. That one is the Ghanaian way.
Yeah. I don't. If I'm with you, I'll tell you that I'm going. But I won't pick up a phone and tell you.
Oh, Charlie,
tonight
tomorrow.
Really?
I'm there. If I get there and I need you, I call you. Charlie, are they here?
Help me out with this, whatever.
Okay. That's definitely one of the big difference I note in the friendships.
Like in the situation, I didn't understand, so I know how to say her down. Like, yo,
what's going on?
It's not a problem. You need to relax. Like you are my friend. You'll always be my main friend. These are your cousins. I'm hosting them. They're younger. Like we are all cool.
We're just vibing.
Vibing. But you know what it is? It's sometimes it's born out of insecurity, right?
Yeah,
because let's say that me and you, our friendship I know that I could be doing more and I should be doing more, and I'm maybe slacking on the friendship. So as soon as somebody else provides that consistency, that energy, that reciprocity, then I'm sitting on the back foot thinking, Charlie, it's because I know that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. That is why that connection is failing. So sometimes it's really that you are maybe disappointed in yourself, or it highlights what you are like. Air cries campaign
in one year. But ADDJ, what's up? So you are our guest DJ for today. We're excited to have you. But you have a new project out, yeah? Tell us about that.
Yeah. Let me check the time. Okay.
Because I was even going to ask you to let us know what's on the T-shirt, but once I decoded it, I said it's too early.
It's too early.
Yeah. So I put out my debut.
Oh.
It's titled "Come Inside."
Okay.
Come inside.
Oh yeah.
Don't do that.
No, like into a house. You're coming inside into that.
The
house,
cover art is a door. Do you understand?
All right. So you're opening the door.
Yeah. Just come inside.
Okay.
Good.
Fantastic.
And it's by myself and DJ. You know DJ? Balance It.
All right, DJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
DEJAY.
Yeah.
Got it.
I like him.
So obviously trying to promote it, moving around, doing all this necessary stuff that you have to do with music. But that's the main motive right now.
Okay. So how's been the reception so far?
It's been good. I am also finding ways to, like, obviously it's a new platform for me, so I'm also trying to understand it well and how to best maneuver my way. So right now it's just like a learning curve for me. I'm just learning, but it's been good. Trying to do this TikTok dance and all that, and help promote it. But so far so good.
So far so good. But what exciting things do we have? So we know you do. We know. You know the vibes.
The F vibes.
Yeah.
You know the vibes.
You know the vibes. So we're knowing the vibes, but is there an exciting new project coming up from You Know the Vibes?
So, and what's amazing right now is this year's 10 years since I started DJing.
Wait, hold on. 10 years.
Oh,
10 years.
Congratulations. A decade in the game.
Yep.
Wow.
So as part of it, I'm dropping like a whole, like, I don't want to say body of work, but like a tape.
Oh,
right?
okay.
So that's the first single of the tape.
Yeah.
I'm going to do like a mini concert in December.
Oh, amazing.
Just to like celebrate it, like invite everybody that's been a part of the 10 years and just.
That one, they will do the vibes.
That is incredible because pursuing any kind of creative job in this country,
it's hard.
You have to go up so many hurdles, and to be consistent in the game for 10 years, that is worth celebrating. We'll be expecting a YKTF V shirts. Yeah. We'll wear it next week, Friday, AJ and I, and we'll be celebrating along with you.
We'll be knowing the vibes,
It needs to be done.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's really what I'm about this year. I'm really just grateful, and I'm also looking at expanding. So since last year, I've just been like going out of Ghana, just exploring what's outside there, which I'm really loving. I just need to find a way to start cooking, then I can stay out of Ghana.
Oh, you want to leave us here? I mean, and on that point, I often speak with DJs who, when they go outside, they realize how much of a business the DJing, shall I say, career is, right? How much you can recoup from doing DJing and so on and so forth. Have we caught that bug here in Ghana where we recognize that our DJs are performing like serious roles and should be paid accordingly?
I'm very happy you brought this up. Like, I'm very, very happy you brought this up. And I'll say this here, I don't care how far it goes.
Oh, it will go fine. Don't care.
Preach it.
Come on.
Talents, especially DJs and MCs, are not paid.
Oh,
God bless you for
I can tell you they are not paid. Like, what we are being paid is not. It doesn't qualify.
It's a
as
joke.
Hallelujah, somebody. Hallelujah.
If I well, anyways.
Go.
Free your mind.
Other countries are doing well, like they respect talent, and this is not even out of Africa. This is within
In Africa.
Yeah. If you go to East Africa, it's crazy out there. You'll be blown away how much they respect DJs. Like, let me tell you this. Something as simple as a rider, right? You will not get it here. Like, if you are booked for a concert, not even a concert, but if you're booked for like a show and you ask for a rider.
What's a rider?
The list of things you need as a performer, as an artist.
Like
I see. How do you spell that?
RIDER.
Got it, rider.
Yeah. So if you ask for that, it's like, oh, Charlie, this guy didn't sing but you. Charlie, we see your beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but I'm growing. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But if you go to some of these countries, they don't even.
They expect a rider.
Yes,
they need to know
you to
what.
send it.
Yeah.
Like, immediately you confirm the booking, they're like, oh, can you please send over your rider? And they're not coming back to you. Oh, we don't have this. Oh, we don't have this. Oh, we have this. We don't have this. They are finding it. They're not coming back to you. Oh, that's your rider. They respect it.
That's right. So, and it's that kind of structure that is giving them benefits, right? That kind of structure, that kind of intentionality.
See, some of them never want to even see the outside world because they are very okay where they
being
are.
where they are.
I see.
Right.
So now when they see you coming in and you are like energetic about their space, they're like, what was this guy saying? But they don't know that it's trash back home.
Charlie.
Oh, Charlie.
Now joining us on the MIC is the one and only Kojo Manuel.
Are you mad? Oh, it's on the t-shirt. Everybody's rapping on their t-shirt.
I know.
AJ, what would you have on your t-shirt?
You need to carry your brand.
Princess.
I don't know what would I have on my t-shirt? It'd be something long.
Flavor Flav's wife.
No, that's much yours. What God might not be done with you, but
I like that.
Actually, that is something.
Listen, we're making it happen.
Kojo,
What's up?
what to do?
I'm inspecting the contents of this cup because you never know.
I actually think I would need whatever the contents are in that cup, man.
It's long gone.
With a week I'm having.
What are you insinuating?
It's Friday.
But the assertion is that creatives always have an extra boost in their creativity.
Yeah. No, we must.
You all need to get into a certain frame of mind. Allegedly.
Who is we all?
Allegedly.
Who is we all?
Allegedly. Apparently, it's a
know what
thing.
mine is? Do you know what mine is?
What is
Mine.
Take a guess.
Okay.
prayer.
No.
I
think
Exercise.
Exercise. Yes.
No.
Food.
Meditation.
A
A little whiskey.
No.
Walking. Music.
Wait, I'm not even sure. But I think taking a nap.
Yeah, taking it out.
Wait,
Money.
what? Money.
I like it. No, honestly, money
matter how-
will motivate anything.
No matter how dead I am.
That's
Trust
because
me. Just promise me the money. I'm coming.
No, that one we
That's it.
share that because sometimes I prefer to just sleep.
Yeah.
We are not really like necessarily
Yeah.
outside people. It's the job that we're doing.
Oh, you're not?
I'm a homebody. I don't go out unless I have
Manuel
to.
says this all the time, but I don't believe him.
See, so I say it all the time. You know that I
But
say
I
it all
don't.
the time.
He always says, "Oh, it's only because
No,
of the job."
but you see, when you get that call, and the money
Yeah.
makes sense.
Makes sense.
The energy you get.
I'm jumping off.
It's true.
Is that at this point in both your careers, unless the money is making sense, you're not leaving your house?
No. So this.
But even in this economy, are you giving small money chance?
And that's
No,
a true tool.
No, are you
so
giving
it's
that at
it's
the
a chain
expense of
reaction.
your respect also?
That's key. I'm trying to balance because sometimes it's like this thing too can do something small for me, but it's like
No, so that's the thing. When you're in the industry for a bit, you start to realize certain things that we all start off with. Oh, no, we're family.
Yeah.
Want to do this together and all of that. And then let's say you beat down your rate to, let's say, 40% of what you normally charge because
Right.
Me and
we're
you,
cool,
yeah.
guy. So next year or the next edition, I got you better budget and all of that. 9.5 out of 10, they will
You'd
come
say-
back with the same budget or even less because
That
you have
one,
already
yeah.
established that that's how much you charge.
Ah.
So when you do this for a while, then you start to realize that
Nobody's bringing you big budgets.
Eddie was talking about how creatives are more respected outside East Africa, South Africa, and stuff, and those places. For me, it's a matter of value. I think that a lot of people don't put value on what we do.
That's right.
Because an event that doesn't have enough money to pay my normal rate has enough money to pay to fly a DJ or an artist from
That's
outside
right.
hotel room.
Treat them
In
very
reality, my charge might be the ticket.
For that person coming
The
in.
tickets for that person coming.
Yeah.
That is my
Pay.
charge. That's money that I'm cool with. But you're not able to. You're not willing to pay that. You're rather going to pay the person their fee, pay for their flight accommodation. So what shows? So then it comes down to you have it. You just don't think it's worth putting it here.
And you don't want to do business with anybody who doesn't think you're worth what you're
Exactly,
posting.
because I have done this. Next year is 10 years of doing this. You are not about to
you
tell
guys
me.
are 10 years,
Yeah.
a combination of 20 years experience in the studio.
Yeah.
Put some respect on our name.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
I've been doing this for 10 years,
How
and
many
you come and
years?
tell me, we don't know.
So, 1st August will be 4 years on radio. Give it up, give it up.
6 years on radio,
Yeah.
I'm a baby on radio.
Yeah,
I did 9 years on radio.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
be 14 years on.
You did it, you did it, you did it. Give it up, give it up.
January, yeah. I would
Wow.
be, yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Amazing.
yeah.
Impressive. And this is a wealth of experience that we all must leverage on
But
because
they don't want to pay us our due.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I don't know why or how. You see, with DJs, they make it look like it's just, na say we are born Jum Keke.
Oh, Eddie. I say we are back, sir. Then you know the thing that annoys me. We will give you something to drink. Or we'll give you. I'm like, I'm not even like a
in this
food.
2024,
yeah.
stop it.
So now at this point, to be very honest, nobody comes to me with that. But then there's always that they feel like it's an added conversation, it's an added
They
value.
feel like it's
when you didn't ask for a
another
rider.
one.
Yeah.
Like Eddie was talking
Yeah.
about, you didn't ask for a rider. You refused the rider. But in that place where, the money is not balanced, and it's like, but you go give me some. And I'm like, no.
That
But
doesn't
that
make
doesn't make it to my rider. Have you thought about what makes it to my rider?
yeah,
Have you
yeah.
thought about
Yeah,
showing me the kind
yeah,
of respect
yeah,
that will make me
yeah.
put that effort and feel like, okay, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Because we all kind of do in the MCing space, right? If they pay you half your rate, and it's like you have to take it because
Yes.
the energy versus when you're paid what you want.
My brother and my
What you
sister.
want is different.
My
honestly,
goodness.
as soon as the
It's
client
different.
lets you know that this is going to be a seamless, easy situation, it brings out the best in you. I always say,
I'm
money is the
planning
number one
ahead. I am-
motivator.
Yo!
Your styling, your costuming, you can put more into that. You
I
really
think
invest
I
in
think the
yourself.
biggest problem is we're still at a phase where we think everything is about the musician, the artist.
Yes.
And I think unless we move beyond that, we can't, because even the artist feels like the DJ and the MC are there to compliment me. The presenter is there to compliment me. Everybody else, for makeup artists, everybody is to compliment me. So you know the inside. You're just here because,
Yeah.
But then if you're seeing me as a brand on my own, AD as a brand on AJ, you as a brand on your own, then you're not going to go through the whole thing of like, you're just an add-on.
Yeah.
Once I'm expanding in my field, I bring people up. AD is bringing people up. You are bringing people up. ultimately the industry opens. But everything is, all the artists, the same artists that will come and say, you don't play Ghana music.
We'll come into that conversation. We'll come into that conversation a little more. Guys, we'll be getting into a mix with ADDJ shortly as well. We're going to have a quick conversation on that and more. We're going to go on a quick break. When we come back, getting into it with Kojo Manuel, ADDJ Helen, and myself, AJ Sapon.
Yes, we're back. Wines of South Africa, WOSA, is back in Ghana for the biggest wine show in Ghana on Saturday, the 20th of July, 2024, at Labadi Beach Hotel in Accra. Time at 7 p.m. sharp. Come and taste the best of South African wine right here in Ghana. Remember, Wines of South Africa Grand Tasting Event 2024 is proudly brought to you by Wines of South Africa and John Williams Consult Ghana in partnership with Labadi Beach Hotel, TV3, 3FM, and AmeaDebra.com. Reserve your tickets at wosa2024.eventbrite.com or call 0553-271032. Remember to come celebrate with Wines of South Africa on Saturday, the 20th of July at 7 p.m. at Labadi Beach Hotel in Accra. Wines of South Africa. Welcome to our world of discovery. Strictly by invitation and reserved for those 18 years and above.
Everybody starts to move. Are you feeling tired after a hard day's work? Have you lost your appetite even for your favorite dish? Viral Blood Tonic is a nutritionally balanced, pleasant-tasting tonic fortified with iron and vitamins to boost your appetite and energy levels for high performance. Viral Blood Tonic, easy to take and good for the whole family. Viral from Danex Iting Starwin PLC. If symptoms persist after 48 hours, consult a physician. This advert is FDA approved.
Three Lounge on 92.7 3FM. Accra's biggest mid-morning.
It doesn't get better than this.
Three Lounge with AJ.
King Kong.
Kojo Manuel. If you know the vibe, you know they inside. If you know the vibe, you know they inside. If you know the vibe, you know they inside. If you know the vibe, then you want.
What's in economy do? Plenty talking, I know one here telling me you know the concern. I beg you pass me the booze. Chillin', time to party. Stop one and two, we out. Vibration, I'ma get give me vibration. You send body, no send location. We dey outside, no be convention. Vibration, I'ma get give me vibration. You send body, no send location. We dey outside, no be convention. Another day to party. Only live once, chillin' and jamming every day. Another day to party.
Inside, if you know the vibe and you won't come home.
If you know the vibe, you know the inside. If you know the vibe, you know the inside. The way when Kojo Manuel says it, the way they beam me, like I literally randomly listen to some of his mixes.
I think I've given my gym a bill just now because I let him know that for a spin class, sometimes the class just starts. I'm like, if you know, what is Kojo Manuel doing in Agboga? What are you doing in Agboga?
The funny thing is that thing, the popularity of the mix, came up in a very, very weird way. I didn't even realize. So when we started the mix, I would actually download, like put it on pen drives, and go to the gyms, the bars,
and give it to them.
And then they would not play it.
Stop it!
Yeah, they would not play it. I'll go back there. They are playing something else. So at a point I was like, forget it. I'll just do whatever I have to do. Then I'm there. Someone calls me, Charlie, are you in DC? And I was like, no, I'm not in DC. But I heard someone that really sounds like. I was like, cool. Are you in Teshi? Are you in Kofoedia? The thing that actually made me realize that it's not people. Well, there's also the aspect of people trying to sound like me. But then, when I heard a call from Paga, and I was like, no, there's no way that's me. There's no way that's anybody that's trying to. And then I was like, oh, Charlie, so you come along, don't wait, you don't call me. I was like, bro, it's not me. Then we had to check the numbers and realize that it was everywhere.
People are just streaming it and just like literally, if you want to have a one-man party or you have a party for a few friends, bruh, like, literally just put on a Kojo Manuel
in my gym. Tuesday morning spin, and then sometimes Friday evening. Today I'm going to spin class. Best believe it's going to be the mix in there. And listen, it gingers us crazy.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, how does it feel like? Do you sometimes take a problem to people that try and sort of catch crews or jam up their places with your mixtape instead of just hiring you?
No,
because you go to a lounge or a pub or a place and then it's your mix.
I've actually come across this conversation a couple of times, but I haven't actually spoken on it. The thing is, the mix was made during COVID. The idea came from the COVID times where we couldn't go out. So I had Playhouse Mix, which was 3 DJs with 30-minute mixes that would be put together. And then Loft was one of the DJs I put on, and Loft insisted. And by some design, long story short, we were like, okay, let's record this, put it outside. So the whole idea is to so we're recording it in such a way that if you're at home or you're in your car, it feels like you're outside.
In the club, yes.
So how much sense would it make if I put this thing out and I'll be like, oh, why are you playing it outside?
Yeah.
No, that's the whole point of it. And I think anybody that wants my services can actually book me, can afford to book me. Anybody that can afford to book me would not put in a mix.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah. So this is your CSR for the country.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for your
service.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Let me confess now that I've had one house party before and it was a Kojo Manuel mix. So, thank you for your service.
Party for one?
Party for two.
What were you doing?
No, 4, actually 5.
The two got us really.
No. I mean for 6. 2 and 6 sometimes.
Yeah. You speed up.
No, it was for 6. It was game night. It was a game night for 6.
You're making it worse, baby.
You're making it worse. Like you explain.
But AD DJ, in terms of mixes of DJing, where's your stand on that? Do you find the need to be excited when people use your mixes in commercial spaces?
Yeah. So the thing is, as per your region and what it demands, right? Here, obviously, you cannot get paid for it. Luckily, we had the opportunity to get our mixes on Apple Music, which we get paid for. But we just started,
so the more we stream, the more we put some coins in your pocket.
So I'll tell you, if you want to do Kojo Manuel some good, stream his mix on Apple Music.
Okay. So other ones are not.
Yeah, the
other ones are CSR.
On Apple Music.
Charlie.
But on Apple Music, he will get paid.
Yeah.
I've got mixes out there, and I get paid for it.
He actually has a lot of mixes,
and I'm grateful for that. You get me?
Okay, that's amazing.
So like the more they hear and the more they want to find out about you, then they ask and you tell them, you direct them. So me, on my socials, I only be hyping the Apple Music ones. Do you get me? And I've got Spotify friends that I'll be like,
what about that?
I'm like, I get paid here. So
go here and listen to it.
If you want to do me some good, just go here and listen to the mix.
Amazing. So you know what to do. But what are you up to? What is the new exciting thing in the career path right now?
Right now, I'm getting more and more into TV.
Yes, you have a show, a reality show. I like that.
On Aquaba Magic, DSTV. See, I've said it. You know this job. Like I said it over and over and over again. And the minute I say Aquaba Magic, I want to say Channel 157. Channel 130. I don't know. I've said it so many times.
Oh my goodness, I feel that. Yeah.
But then that show was my debut as a host on TV for like an actual show, and I feel like people need to understand. All back to what we're saying, like. We need to understand that ADDJ can move from just being a DJ on radio to having his own festival, to having his own. He has a song with DJ right now. I have a song with St. Lennon Links, Kelvin Boy, and I'm working on a project that's going to come more or less, let's call it like a body of work. Okay. I think that's what I'm working on, and also I think I'll announce when that is ready. But there's a lot of Cups and Bays, like pop-up events.
Cups and Bays.
Yeah, that we're working on, and them very much likely will be one in December.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how often do you do? So AD does his quarterly. How often do you do yours?
The problem is, Loft and I don't have time for ourselves.
Chalet.
So we do it as and when we can. So roughly like every 2 months, because we can go off for like 6 months without doing anything. So for now, we're going to do maybe one more before December.
You have residencies, so both of you have residencies like back to back to back in different locations.
Yeah.
How do you combine it?
No, so we have a routine. Everybody that's doing well has a routine. Tuesday nights, I know where I am. I know Monday to Friday I'm on YFM doing my drive. Tuesday night, I know I'm at Krona. Friday night, I'm at Front Back. If there's any special events at Front Back, I know AD will be on it. I'll be on it. There's game night at number 19 on Thursdays. And then
number where?
Number 19 restaurant.
Oh, okay. I like games night.
So I leave my Saturday and Sundays out for
for public gigs.
For public gigs.
Okay.
So I don't put residency on that. So it can be that I can have a week that is super calm. It being super calm means
you are doing your regular schedule.
Regular schedule.
Okay.
And then it can be so crazy that I can't even stay home the whole day. Like even one day to myself. And I don't think I've had like a day to myself in months.
Wow.
A day where I don't actually leave the house to go and do anything. Haven't done that. But the thing is, my key, apart from money,
of course,
is just to take a nap. People always wonder, how do you get the energy?
Power naps.
Yeah, power naps. Just sleep. Your body needs to, regenerate.
How do both of you, like you're nocturnal beings, you've been forced to become nocturnal beings.
Yeah.
But you at least with you also have to wake up during the day to go and do radio as well.
Yeah.
Now, how do you prevent your body from breaking down? What is the rule?
I'm breaking down as I say here, right?
So what people don't know is that I've got like a business also. So
during the day, so you have to go there.
Yeah, I'm day and night functioning. Sometimes Sundays I have a residency at Mad Club. I play around between 2:30 and 4:30
a.m. Hey, wow.
And normal.
And I get home around 6, and by 9 my first call comes in. Boss, they need.
And then you know have to.
Yeah, I'm up again. Then now the new week starts for me, and I'm going. Yeah. But I've been lucky. I don't easily break down. I can go back to back to back. Like before December was back to back for me. December was back to back 31 days. Crazy.
Every night out.
Immediately we're done, went to what's the name? AFCON. After AFCON,
La Côte d'Ivoire.
Yeah, Côte d'Ivoire. After AFCON, I did a tour in like East Africa, South Africa. I had to come back. Like it was recently that my body was like, you know what?
You can't do it again. You can't do it again.
And that took me like just 3 days, and I was back again.
Yeah.
But I don't know why, but the thing is, no matter, even if I'm sick, right? If it's time for me to DJ, when I get behind the decks, I'm okay until I'm done DJing. Then I'm like, I'm sick.
I think a lot of it has to do with the passion we have for what we do.
Yeah, and I've said this before that it's me DJing for me is therapeutic. Like, it's really because I can be so down or whatever. Immediately I selected a song. Even like when I'm in the process and I'm okay, like I'm very okay now, as maybe after, then I come back to myself and I'm like, oh.
Felt. I agree that I always say I'm thankful for this job because it is such a distraction. As soon as it's like lights, camera, action, but everything else is in the background until you finish. Super grateful.
Like one time I was literally in the worst pain ever and I literally went into surgery the next day, but I did a full TV show. As soon as they said cuts, I fell on the floor in pain. Oh. That's when everyone realized I was going in and they now rushed me and all that, but I did 2 hours on air without budding a light. Every time I would go off and okay, yeah, let's go. And then
and it's crazy. So you think about I look at some of the pictures that we take from like, from filming, Lady Circle, whatever it is, some of my worst days if you see the picture. And I think about what happened like that morning or the news that I had received, you would not believe the kind of combos. Listen, bruh.
When I'm in the worst problems in my life, mental anguish is when my social media is popping. But when I'm good, it's when I don't even want to post at all.
It be like that. But it's a call for us to take care of our mental health.
I think for me, like just like Eddie was saying, I had a 9-to-5 that I quit to focus on this. Because at a point, I was on an agency. I was working with Echo House. I was actually the community manager, social media manager.
No way.
Accounts like Guinness, Vodafone X, ECG was created by my partner and I.
He's here. So, come and find you.
I remember all the messages we would get, and I'm like, my guy, me too, they quench my light. Me too. Me and they reply you, they quench my light too. So I know what's up. But then it got to a point where I started to feel like sort of a mixture of YOLO, of like, this is what do I really want to do, and knowing that like both were very stressful regardless, but one was easier to handle. I was more excited to work on one, and then I started to have days where I would do an event and I'm down, like I'm in a very bad mood before the event, and after the event I'm better. It's like I went to therapy. I had a good time, and I'm like, okay, and they will pay me on top. Nah, this is the job I'm doing.
Let's do it.
This is what I'm doing.
Do it.
Yeah, that's basically it.
But on a big issue of mental health, I'm glad how do you both take care of your mental health?
I think when you do this for long enough, you sort of end up with a system, right? You end up with a system, and you know exactly what gets you into. So sometimes, if you're down, you know that it's simple, but just going to work is okay. And that's where we have personal issues with people because they don't understand. You said you are not feeling well, but I saw you. Yeah, because sometimes it's therapy. So if we get to that point where I don't want to go out anymore, most of the time, just being by myself is enough. Because you deal with so many people you remember, people you don't, different energies. So sometimes you just need to take a break from people, be in a house. And funny enough, we listen to so much music that when I'm doing that, I don't listen to music. No,
or very different kind of music.
Quiet. Like I don't want to hear anything. At best, I'm watching a movie. I don't want to hear a music play. No.
Wow.
Yeah, you need a break because from you moving from the house to your car to the radio to the club to that birthday party to that concert is bang, 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 bang every single time.
Yeah.
So when you really hit to that point where you feel like you're breaking down, then you step away from all the music. And then when you come back to it, it feels like
it's new,
fresh.
Okay.
I should do that. I'm getting very tired of music, and I love music. I'm obsessed with music. But maybe after a while, when you start to look at music as a business and the intricacies and all the drama that comes with it, it loses that thing. I think.
Me, I just turned to very unconventional music. Like I listen to French classicals just to switch off. Like French classicals. So
Premier Gaou.
Like
no, I'm joking.
Andrea Bocelli, like I listen
but
to.
But that's not French. Listen, no cap. It's a French classic.
It's a classic, man.
Which one? Enya. She does
because in Ghana clubs or festivals they will not play that. So whenever I hear that, it feels like okay,
it's different.
I'm in a different platform right now.
Eddie looks like somebody that listens to rock music.
I listen to everything.
I knew it.
I have had it easy with
your mental health.
Mental health. I studied psychology.
Oh, so you know the triggers. Okay.
No, it's that 1 in 5 Ghanaians is suffering from a serious mental condition. We're safe. We are 4. We are 4. I think that one person is outside.
Whoever it is, I have 50% of the stress. I have 50%.
I've had my way around mental health. I understood it. We did a course called Abnormal Psychology.
Oh.
It deals with sleep, everything mental.
Let me tell you something. That's one course I'm very jealous of that I never studied.
Really?
Yeah, so when I
Where
finished,
did you study this at?
when I finished,
University of Ghana?
Oh, okay.
When I finished, I felt like it needs to be like a core subject.
That everyone needs to study.
Everyone needs to. Trust me.
No,
Like, you
because
just
me, I
need it.
found out against my will. I went through something traumatic in life. So when I said that, like that point where I had to quit my 9 to 5, that happened because I lost my mom. Right? So you hear mental health and all of that, and you're like, oh, you know, it's not like I doubted it, but then you have to go through something for it to hit you. So that's when I started to evaluate my life. Like, the person, you don't realize that person is your anchor till you lose that person. So when it happened, then it's like suddenly I couldn't play with my life anymore. So I was like, what do I want to do? I like this job, but I don't like it. I was with Foresight TV at the time. I quit. I had a 9 to 5. I quit. I was jobless for 4 months. I was just home. And then I had to get, and that's when I applied to get into radio, because after that point, I was like, this is what I want to do with my life. And wherever she is, this is what will make her, you know, proud of me. So it's like I had to go through that experience to realize that, oh, I didn't realize that I put so much emphasis on how important she was to me. And I didn't realize till she wasn't. So it came with regret and having to be like, oh, I should have done this. No matter how much of an amazing son I was, I just also felt like, oh, I could have done this. Oh, that day that she called that I didn't pick. And that hits me so hard that I had to like get through that and assure myself that wherever she is, she's proud. And that it doesn't always work for people, everybody. To get to that point where like, this is what I want to do. This is what this is how I'm going to handle myself from now on, for her sake, for my sake.
I feel like people need to go into it. Like it should really be like a basic requirement for studies. Trust me, because me learning psychology, I like, if you know me, I'm smart. Like I'm good with the books, but I don't like class. Like I don't like anything that's routine.
School they be, but class they bore.
Thank you. I don't like anything. I put the whole ACCA on the side. I start things when it's very routine. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this. But going to class, learning some of these things, I realized that, oh, okay, this is for my benefit. Like this is me understanding myself and the people around me. Like he's saying, there's times where when I say my car, I don't want to listen to anything. Like I want to be very quiet in my car, because outside of my car is the same reality everywhere. Do you get me? So when I say my car, like, and when I pick somebody in my car, like, DJ na bonjo mo car, like those things, I'm like, yo,
we are more lives, you ding. No, sometimes you give somebody lift and they are now.
Oh my gosh.
When I say my car, like Friday nights, right? Friday nights are my best nights. Like DJing, Friday nights are my best night. For the past 4 years, being a phone back is like I just enjoy it. Like when I'm there,
phone back is special.
Yeah, when I'm there, I'm just.
You know, I've never been. No, I've been once, but I've never come.
It's both of us on there.
I've had many.
Exciting nights, right? Okay, all right.
I think AD and I should shut up. Helen can talk about front back.
No, I can't. I can't.
You've had a lot of lit nights.
I plead everything on the table. I plead everything. The past is not the present. Let's move on.
No, I need to reevaluate my life.
When I'm going to front back, I need that reset, right? And sometimes these are just times that you can really reflect on your life and like
get into that,
like mark yourself, right? Like, oh, okay, I'm actually doing this, and this is how it's going. This is what it's bringing me, and all that. Just that silence, that peace, right? It resets your mind, and we take it for granted. Like sometimes we're chasing the money, we move, and we don't give ourselves that break. That small break. It will go a long way to help your mental health. Trust me.
This question has come in from a listener. Anonymous wants to know, how do you balance the romantic life against...
I was coming to that.
Again, it's an anonymous...
Please, I'm single.
Who's single?
Before we go.
Who said that?
I am single.
Who said
wanna
you? Who said you? Wait,
ABJ
ABJ is very single. Single
Very.
and ready to mingle?
No, I'm not ready to mingle. Trust
Single
me.
with situations?
No.
You're
I'm
focused.
I'm fully single. Like
Completely single.
The way you're
that
saying
video,
this,
the
I
video,
am.
the guy said I'm
I'm purely veg. Purely.
Yeah.
Kojo Manuel.
He's married.
Hey! You didn't invite us to a wedding.
I'm laughing
Are you
because like for both of us to be saying what we are about to say,
Yeah.
it's weird because then it feeds to the notion that nightlife people. But I'm very, very single as well.
Eh?
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
Hold on.
No,
Wait a
so
minute.
Made it. Hey, you're really single.
because I think for the most part, the reason why you find a lot of people, because I think it's not an entertainment or creative space problem. I think it's a today problem, right? It's a today problem where there's so much attention on how relationships are supposed to be, as opposed to what's that special thing that we're creating. Because me and Helen and I, as a couple, will create a different vibe from AJ and I, and that should be allowed to become
AJ,
what
dear,
it
should
is.
spend your money, so just
Just
know
small
that.
bit, small bit. I'll give some and I'll spend some.
more.
50-50 type. but then that's what happens where as a DJ or an MC you have to like people our job is very unusual, so our lives are unusual. You want to chill on a holiday, that's when I'm getting my best gig.
I've gotta
my
be
best
here.
paid gig.
Yeah.
Right? When you want us to have dinner, it be now the wake up Kojo.
Yeah.
You understand? When you're free, I'm not. When I'm free, you're not.
You don't love
So then there's always a problem of finding somebody that understands this. Your routine is weird, and I understand. And you can go and come back, and you're very, very drained because you want to give your energy to people.
Yeah.
And
So
I
you
come
just
and I
want
need to be
your peace.
peace. But then they want to tear you down into pieces.
Come on, what you think that this be?
I've had that issue where it's like you're all about your job and you're nothing about me. And like when you try to be about them for a while and you can't keep up,
Then it
later
becomes a
they're like,
problem.
you don't love me.
You
anymore.
changed.
I don't feel like
Why'd
you
you
love me
change
anymore,
on me?
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what?
But Accra girls also billing you too much.
They what?
Are they billing you too much?
Billing. You don't get to the point to do
No,
you get to
the
that point.
conversation around billing, I feel like it's a very simple conversation. You know, like you try to go get a job. Your employer says, I'm going to pay you 200 cedis every month. Oh, 200 cedis is not enough. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Simple.
If I meet somebody and that person is so obsessed with, buy me table, buy me bone straight, buy me all of that, you haven't asked yourself, what kind of person am I? Am I the kind of person that wants to be spending on that? If I'm not, bye-bye. It's as simple as that. It's
I
not...
don't believe in billing.
Okay.
I'm a find a rich girl type of boy. Yes. Do you know why? Let me be real with you. Do you know why?
Helen, what's this look?
And proceed, my brother.
Do you know why?
Tell me.
Because I've been
AD
in
might just
situations-
convince me right now.
No, serious.
Go on.
I've been in situations where you've sacrificed so much for this person,
And
it's your birthday, and you put like $50 in an envelope and write a message and send it to me.
Oh, that's just foul. At least start saying.
But what if it's a love letter? No, AD is in the sugar mommy era. That's fine.
Preaching.
That's fine.
Now I'm gonna spend on you 100, but I need you to be in that position where
You can also.
yes.
Actually, I think for people in our space, and I say our space as creatives or people who are in the working world,
Right.
who have a lot going on for them, you need to be someone who also has a lot going on for them.
100%.
Like
100%.
And it shouldn't be just a woman saying that we need someone that's in the position. The men also need women that are in that position. And I think those are the ones that will be the best partners.
Trust me.
If you have someone who's equally as busy,
Yeah.
who also has a very packed schedule,
Yep.
you have to both consciously make time to be with each other. And it's even more exciting.
Truly.
I cannot date someone who's a 9-to-5er. I can't. I realized very easily
Yeah.
that I can't date
Yeah.
someone like, 'cause
Yeah, no, I'm with you on
expect
that.
me to be home at certain times that I cannot be home.
Yeah.
I need someone that is also on their own conquer the world phase, where they also have so much going on. They are also up and about. They're also doing great things in your own professional lives that we can be able to work together.
I said that one time, and they said, "Oh, you're a terrible human being."
They'll get older. Don't worry. They'll get older and they'll understand. Some things are there. You just leave it till. But before you get into your adverts, honestly, date somebody that's just as busy as you. I used to see somebody that whenever I finish on morning, we don't know swap on. Yeah, he's closed.
Yeah.
I'm like, why have you closed? He's closed to have closed. And we should both.
She's saying it. I have closed.
Yeah. And I was like, what do you mean? Yeah, my pong. Go back to work. What do you mean you closed?
Go.
Because honestly, once tried, then I said tried because we're in the talking stages, and then I realized that and this particular gentleman, everything I would say I want to do was too frivolous for him because he doesn't understand the concept of I'm going to eat at Santoku. Hey, no spend this okay, where should we go to? Then he'll be mentioning some regulars.
AJ, calm down.
I'm here.
Treating yourself
up and down.
So you get me. This is where I come in with.
AJ, so you're currently single. AJ, you're currently unentangled. You like the final Helen?
Are you? If she doesn't mind me moving around the house,
I should read my advert now that you. But I swear we're eating it. The conversation is too good.
Too juicy, man.
Eddie has to play.
BBC, if you're listening.
I think podcast loading.
Get me.
But experience a world of scents with our versatile perfume collection from French Avenue brand and LA Perfumery. Feel good in every signature scent of yours. For bulk purchase, please call LA Perfumery at 0544 910 447. That's 0544 910 447. Instagram, find them at _LA Perfumery or locate them at the Kainshi ground floor at the Dromo Plaza building, adjacent to Stamic Bank on the Georgina Stores Lane. Find all your signature scents and elevate every occasion with your new line of French Avenue perfume collection only at LA Perfumery. But yeah, okay, so we're wrapping up the conversation. But final words before we get into the jam from AD DJ and Kojo yourself. Actually, I've really enjoyed this conversation. A little too much. But are you actually searching for a Ghanaian girl?
Hey, nice.
That's a very interesting question. I think for me, I'm at that point where I'm just focusing more on my goals and what I can do. And if I come across somebody that understands me, then that's cool. I think the biggest issue is finding, just like you took the words right out of my mouth. I can't be with somebody that one does not understand what I do and is not also passionate about something. That's what, unfortunately, it can't work. So it can be that you're a banker and you're very passionate about your bank. Cool. But then I think most of what we do is so much centered around us being driven and us having a purpose and trying to achieve things that people say we can't. So when you're not on that same pedestal, sometimes conversations have its own way. Because you don't get what I'm trying to do. And people don't understand that we've had this all our lives. When I was just a student and I was like, I want to be on radio, I want to be this, I want to be that. Everybody thought it was crazy too. So I can't get to this point where I've achieved so much, gone outside of Ghana to play shows, won so many awards, and you're still doubting me. I can't be with you. You're still not seeing that I have vision and it bothers me that I haven't reached certain heights. Because for you, you're popular, you're popping, so
this
you get
is from the heart.
This
is deep
straight
down
from the heart.
Yeah.
While we're talking, Shiva, is it too early for this? Do you believe in friends with
interesting benefits?
Interesting benefts. I think
it's too early for this.
I just think I think sometimes adults refuse to be adults.
So when you get into friendships,
no, because if you're an adult and you find somebody attractive, it's like it's an agreement. Marriage is an agreement. Boyfriend, girlfriend. So if we agree that I like how you look. So I like how you look. Let's do something. Consent. Hallelujah. It doesn't matter. But I think we put so much emphasis on labels and stuff that we forget to.
Let's not label this.
What's what is known does not need to be on. What is understood does not need to be said.
I never said that. Why are you acting
If I don't finish this statement, everybody will tag you somewhere. Hold on.
All right.
What I mean is every relationship, friendship, whatever, is special because of both of you, and you need to allow it to be what it is.
Okay. Yeah.
Societal norms and all of that being involved. Because at the end of the day, I can tell you that, oh, I love you, this and that.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
It's me and you against the world, and next week I'll get married to somebody else.
Yeah.
So if we are both being realistic and honest to ourselves, and I'll tell you that this is the situation. I like you, but I don't want a relationship right now. I don't think it's that crazy.
No, but
think
it's up to you to agree or not.
Yeah, and I mean, you
nobody's
have autonomy
forcing you.
as an adult to decide
Yeah.
that, okay, this doesn't sound really good
I
to
think
me.
people need to be a bit more open.
And also, we're obsessed with longevity.
Yeah.
Some of the most beautiful relationships that you have, romantic or otherwise, are short-lived. And you stack up the memories, you learn from the mistakes, and then you move forward. We're obsessed with everything being perfect. Life is not like that.
But you know, I believe so much in marriage.
Oh, do you?
I believe so
I
much
did-
in marriage. It's crazy.
I did a
I'm a
no
romantic
tag.
gangster, you know.
I did a no tag relationship.
Allegedly.
And it didn't
You did a what?
a no tag relationship.
What's a no label?
No label. It didn't work. He said, I don't understand what you mean by no label.
No, but she has a point. So it's like, where are we going?
The
Like,
thing is,
Maybe she
let me tell you
didn't
something.
Google
Let
what
me tell you
it
something.
means.
yeah.
If I give you the label as my girlfriend,
Yeah.
your attitude towards me changes immediately. That entitlement comes in. Which is
I don't think
cool.
we have time for this
But
conversation.
it goes, but
We
it
need
goes,
to have a part 2.
it goes
Definitely.
beyond it when we are cool now. It's been like 3 months, 4
Yeah,
months. Then
yeah.
now you're taking the entitlement way overboard. So for me to control it, I do the no label, no tag thing.
So when that is happening, are you also assessing the person
to see if you
to
can
see-
put a label on
yeah.
it.
So
Or
let
no
me tell
label
you,
is
let
no
me tell you
label.
this, right? I was doing a no label relationship, which I was planning
Situationship.
situationship, which I was actually planning to get
Wow,
married to.
Eddie,
the
we're on
girl.
radio.
You were planning to marry her.
Yeah, and it went south before the proposal could come true.
Yeah. It cast.
And
You
it
don't
cast because of the label, you know.
But I know a lot
So
of
now
guys will agree.
I'm back to
Yeah.
my.
There's something about you being with somebody at the early stages, or even when you don't have labels, and there's something that switches the minute you're like your boyfriend and girlfriend.
But I believe,
Oh,
I
no.
believe,
after election no campaign?
That one
but
is
you
true.
know,
That one
AJ,
is
I
true.
believe girls cannot do friends with benefits.
Oh, I think. Well,
A majority of women cannot, although in the beginning it always seems as though, oh, this one day I can handle it.
Yeah,
Women
then-
catch
then we
feelings
catch
from
feelings,
intimacy.
yes.
It's just the way we're wired.
Yes.
They'll warn you and say, don't
It's
fall
just
in
the
love
way
with
we're
you, don't fall in love before they realize.
They are
in
not
love.
falling
But
in
trust
love.
me, I know some men as well. Hey, media, I came in.
I can't do bad guy,
And then
bad
it's
guy.
like, hello.
Why you
your
doing
time
this
has
to me?
expired. Why are you back here?
Okay, so we have a few minutes. So we'll let ADDJ do some skirmishes for us.
Yeah.
Then we will get into a proper. We need to. AJ, you need to come back. When are you coming back? Next Friday. Let's
Part
come
two,
back
part
next
two,
Friday.
part two, part
If
two.
you're in town, no, you guys should all join us again next Friday.
I got you.
Because this is too fun. It's Friday Fun Day. We're handing over to ADDJ for the next 7 minutes before Beatrice comes through with the news at midday. Thank you for being tuned in to another exciting edition of the show. My name is AJ Helen. Did this with the lovely.
Oh, you introduced me. Come on.
Oh wow.
Yeah, go on.
The lovely, the pretty,
Oh my God.
the sweet ponytail wearing,
Get into
shirt wearing, the blue heel package. Helen Opia. And finally, the one and only Mr. Are You Mad? The turn up guy from wherever you want to turn up.
Yeah.
The man that features on every event. The party starter, party maintainer, party controller. The one and only Kojo Manuel.
As a hype man, I've never been hyped like this.
And ladies and gentlemen, we now hand it over to the one and only. You know the vibes.
You know the vibes.
You
We
know
can say
the vibes. You know the
Freaking.
freaking
Okay, you know the freaking vibes.
Yes.
The one and